G'day guys, thanks for stopping by. Today's video we're going to have a quick look at the Ozito Power Xchange 18 volt buffer polisher. Now this unit was sent out to me for the purpose of review from Ozito quite some time ago. I have been looking forward to getting the review done on this, but unfortunately just haven't really had the opportunity. We're in basically a drought here in Australia and certainly local to where I am, so I've been a little bit reluctant to do too much cleaning that I really want to do to the Pajero or any other things that I've got that I want to use this on, to give them a really good clean to then justify putting a coat of wax or a polish or something on like that. Unfortunately things aren't going to change. In about 10 days we're going from water restriction level 1 to water restriction level 2, which means I don't think I'm going to be allowed to wash the car. I can do it at the moment after 4 PM, providing I use a trigger nozzle. As you've seen previously, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got the Pruner, the vacuum, the reciprocating saw. I got a whole bunch of gear, and this was one of those pieces of kit that was included in that. I've still got the reciprocating saw review to do, but we've done the Pruner. It's very similar, so there's not going to be too much to this one, and realistically there's not going to be too much to this one either. Basically this is a polisher. It does appear to have ever so slightly a random action. I wouldn't say completely. It does say swirl proof, and you can see when you spin that it doesn't do a complete circle. It does seem to be somewhat random. As far as controls on this, they are very basic. There's just an on-off switch, and that's it. There's no speed adjustment, there's no triggers to hold. Really simple unit to use and manage. And you'll see here, I actually passed this over to my father and got him to use it. Now Dad's knocking on 80, he'll be 80 this year, and he was able to manage that and hold it in place and work it really easy on the front of his car. Very light, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm losing the use of my right arm.
Good thing you got two then, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the Dad's got this older Jackaroo, and the paintwork is crap basically on it. You'll see on the front there, all the clear coat's all gone and it's just rubbish. So what we did, we just chucked a bit of cutting compounds. Now, I didn't have all the stuff in the shed to do this. It's been a long time since I've given a car a polish. I do actually have an Ozito polisher in there in the shed, a 240 volt one, but I haven't pulled it out for a long time. I originally got that for the boat. So what I actually had was some fiberglass polish. So this one's extra cut, and this one is a super fine. So what I actually thought was, look, yeah, we've got nothing to lose. The coating on the old man's paint was terrible at the front. We thought we'd throw on just some of that super cut, give this a spin, and see what happened. It actually took off a lot of the edges that was where the clear coat was coming away, and it looked terrible. It actually made it look a little bit better. It didn't fix it, obviously, but it certainly improved it. It was good to be able to throw this at the old man and say, mate, have a go at this and see what you think. Another reason I've been sort of delayed in getting into this, what I wanted to do was go and get a couple more of these bonnets. The previous unit I've got, they're actually those Velcro type ones that stick on to the polisher itself. I got a couple of those and I thought they were going to fit. They don't. Now this is a 10-inch pad, and your pads are all the elastic type here. You can see here, just stretch them off. There's just sort of a foam backing, you'll see there. The 10-inch unit, I'll just flick it on so you can see that work. And as you can see there, that does have a slightly random pattern to it rather than just being completely circular. So that should help you avoid getting any swirls in your paintwork. Just while we're here, I have had a comment from Foamee. That's the foamee foam washer that I've done a review on. See their card up in the top right hand corner. You can also see a link in the description below, and if you follow the channel you would have seen that review of that product there a little while ago. They've actually got in touch just through the comment section and made a comment on the video itself to say that they're happy that the review was 100% genuine because they were aware that I did purchase the product. I mentioned that in part of the review. Now they've also gone on to say that if any of my viewers, anybody obviously that sees that comment or sees this video, if you'd like to buy these direct from their website, I'll put it in the description down below and we'll put it on the screen just there. But just foamee.com.au, and let them know that you've come from my channel, that you're one of my viewers, and they'll throw in some freebies. Now I don't know what those freebies are going to be. I haven't interacted with them any more than just that comment that I got there from them, so that's great. So thanks very much, Foamee, really appreciate that. So if you're interested in their product and want to have a look at that review over there, and you're interested in purchasing one, jump on their website, let them know that you come from my channel, and they'll throw you some freebies. And if you do that, get in touch, put in the comment, let us know what you got and how you went and what you think of the product. There you go. Alright, back to the review. So obviously the biggest benefit here is the fact that this is cordless and you can run all over the vehicle. You don't need to be chasing cords, all that sort of stuff. Ergonomically, you know, managing it, the handles are okay. It's light enough to be able to manage in a vertical position. Certainly very easy to operate in a horizontal position. As you can see, the old boy there was using that. It's nice and lightweight. But vertically, with the two handles, it's really easy to operate there as well. One that I've got in the shed is a vertical one that you hold sort of like that and operate like that. I find this much easier to use with the two handles on the back. Now, depending on the battery size, I've got a 4 amp on this. You could certainly throw a 2 amp on and make it that little bit lighter there as well. All the weight's basically in the battery. Now, it does say quick fit bonnets. I'm going to pull them up on that one a little bit and say that these aren't the easiest bonnets to fit. They're easy enough, but they're not the most simple ones I've ever used. So I think there could be improvements there. Just go with the Velcro, you know, pull off, put on. If you are chasing extra bonnets, they are a 10 inch, so it's a 10 inch disc or a 10 inch foam pad there. So you'll be chasing 10 inch bonnets if you're after extra ones for these. So it just comes with, I guess, a microfiber or a flannel type one. And there's also a woolen one there as well, so that you'll get both of those in the kit. I think if you're going to be buying one of these, if you're just doing a small job, you probably get away with the ones that are provided, but I think you probably want to go and buy yourself another set while you're at the shop before you head out the door. Yeah, if you're shopping at Bunnings, it should be easy enough to find those. Now again, this is in the Ozito Power Xchange range, so this is all the 18 volt stuff, all operates off the same batteries. There's an absolute multitude of different tools that come in the Power Xchange range from Ozito. Available through Bunnings, which is awesome because that gets you a 5-year warranty on the tool itself. Keep in mind that your Ozito stuff is at the lower price range. These are aimed at the home user, so this is basically, you know, the backyard boy or girl who wants to, you know, purchase tools and have something sitting in the shed. I've got a shed full of Ozito stuff, and that's even outside of the stuff that they've sent me for the purpose of review. Typically I've always bought the grey stuff from Bunnings at the lower end. It doesn't get used heavily by me, something that I need to pull out, you know, once every so many months, if that, maybe once a year, use it and put it back in the shed. So, and at this stage, I've never had to return anything that I've bought from Bunnings, from the Ozito range, whether it be the grey range, the cheaper end of the spectrum, or even when stepping up to the 18 volt Power Xchange range, everything that I've had, no problems. Now, people are always saying you get what you pay for. That being said though, the amount of people that I know that have bought Ozito stuff and have had no issues with it, me included, I guess that speaks to the competency of Ozito and the quality of some of their stuff, even though it's at the lower end of the price spectrum. I have heard some people say, look, you know, with Bunnings, 5-year warranty, go and buy your cheaper tools, take it home, smash it, use the absolute hell out of it, do whatever you need to do with it, and if you have any issues, 5 years. If it plays up, if it breaks, take it back, get it swapped out, get a new one, go again. Talking about the Petrol, I did see somebody post up on Facebook from Central Coast, I believe they are, that do engine manifold cleans. Now they do on car ones where they basically come up, hook up the kit, and they also do ones where they will take the manifold off and go and clean it. It takes, I think they said there's about a half-day process, give or take. I have reached out to them and said, look, can you provide me with some costs? I'm interested in getting it done anyway, but I'd really be interested in doing a YouTube video showing what you do, taking it through, and then just showing you guys the results and, you know, the outcome. I do have nearly 230,000 Ks on the Pajero there, so I'd be really interested in getting the manifold done. I know I've done the liquid moly intake clean. You can see the video up there. Been really, really popular, and I do think I saw some positive results. But I'm really interested in getting it done and getting it done properly, in particularly getting an off-vehicle one done. I reached out to them, said, look, you know, this is what I'm looking to do, and are you interested? They did come back and say, look, we are interested, happy for you to do a video, but we don't want you to show the setup or the machine that we use. With that in mind, I may look elsewhere. I'm really looking for somebody who will let me video the whole process, start to finish, show them how they show how they do it, show them taking the car apart, show the cleaning process, and then showing the results at the end. So if there's anybody locally in the Newcastle area, or, you know, general Newcastle area, that knows somebody that does manifold cleans that you can recommend, that you think might be open to, you know, letting us do a video on the whole process and showing everybody the results, shoot me some details below. Email address denmonkeyyt@gmail.com. So if they want to shoot me an email there and you're interested in, you know, taking us through the process, showing us the benefits and just talking us through it, I'd really be interested in hearing from you. Or if one of you guys has had a manifold done, and again, Newcastle area, and somebody you recommend, shoot me some details, shoot me an email, put it in the comments below, whatever the case may be. I'm really interested. I'm really interested in getting something like that done and showing that on the channel. Just a quick shout out to Donnie, mate. Thanks for taking part in that draw for the screens, the solar screens for the Pajero, mate. They're on their way. I know I've already shot you an email. Thanks to everybody that took part. For anybody else that's new to the channel or just come on board, thanks very much, I appreciate that as well. We've got some more Pajero stuff coming up, but it's probably going to be a little while before I'm going to get to do too much more on this. I do have the Commodore that you can see around the back there, parked behind the Pajero, that I just got for commuting backwards and forwards to work. I need to put a little bit of time into that, and again, this will come in handy for giving that a bit of a tidy up, a bit of a detail as well. And I need to get stuck into the boat, so this is really going to come in handy. With that in mind, I don't have a heap of Pajero stuff coming up in the near future. I'm going to go back and do some of the reviews of the products that I've got sitting in the shed at the moment. I really need to get to some of that. So that's it, guys. That's the Ozito 18-volt Power Xchange polisher buffer, and certainly going to come in handy if we get some rain and we come out of our water restrictions, and I can actually get the Pajero a really good wash that it needs. It needs a good coat of wax, needs a good polish, needs a good clean up, but realistically, it's going to have to wait. So that's it, guys. That was the Ozito 18-volt Power Xchange buffer polisher. Not much more to be said. Thanks very much for stopping by. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.